Increase the mileage of your vehicle? Here it's 10 easiest ways. The recent news about reduction of excise duty on petrol and diesel might have sounded like music to the ears of many motor vehicle owners. Fuel prices have been the highest they have ever been and even crossed the century mark in many places in the country. While this cut in excise duty might bring some relief, petrol and diesel prices are still very high. While one could switch to EVs for lower running costs, it is not that simple for all. So, in this video, we will explore some simple tips that can help reduce your monthly fuel bills. Number 1. Service the motor vehicle periodically. Motor vehicle servicing. If your motor vehicle is not serviced regularly or is running on dirty filters and faulty parts, it is going to drink more fuel than is necessary. Anytime you see the check service light come on the dashboard, get it checked as soon as possible. Changing the air filter, oil filter, and the various lubricants can be a quick way to ensure that the motor vehicle is consuming the right amount of fuel. Do not think that you do not need to repair something until it is completely broken, or you might end up spending more than what you thought you could save. Next, number 2. Drive softly. A gentle foot on the accelerator is key to lesser stops at the fuel station. When driving, try not to manipulation the 3 pedals given to you, even if you see a long and empty stretch ahead of you. Try to maintain a constant speed while keeping the revs low. When approaching a stop or a red light, let go of the accelerator pedal a good distance away from the stopping point. The same trick can also be used when descending a hill or a flyover. Coasting can help you keep the fuel burning to a minimum. Next, number 3. Maintain tire pressure. Motor vehicle tire pressure check. Maintaining the optimum pressure in all 4 tires is another easy trick to help with your fuel-saving endeavors. Rubber is a flexible material, and in absence of enough air, the weight of the motor vehicle can push down on the rubber, resulting in more rubber making contact with the road. This increases the amount of friction the motor vehicle has to overcome and also burns more fuel. It does not hurt to get your tire pressure checked after every 2-3 weeks. Next, number 4. Shift early. The enthusiast in you might prompt you to shift up when the revs are high so that you can get the best acceleration. However, doing so does have an adverse effect on the fuel economy of your motor vehicle. The higher the engine speed, the more fuel it might be burning. This is where you can look into shifting earlier in the rev band. In most cases, you can think of shifting between 1500 to 2000 revolutions per minute and not run the risk of stalling. Not only will this save fuel, but also provide a smoother ride experience for people traveling with you. Next, number 5. Reduce weight. Motor vehicle boot full of luggage. The longer you own a vehicle, the more things you tend to collect inside it. Plus, the bigger the boot, the lesser your motivation to move things out of it. This too can be a cause for lesser fuel economy. The more weight the motor vehicle has to lug around, the more work the engine has to do to move the vehicle. Do a thorough cleaning of your motor vehicle once in a while and take out anything you might not need for your trips. Next, number 6. Check the wheel alignment. The roads that we drive on can be ruthless and riddled with potholes and speed breakers. Any of these can catch you off guard when going at a high speed. Bashing your way through the broken roads of the urban jungle eventually catches up to you and messes up your wheel alignment. If the motor vehicle is veering to one side or becoming harder to steer, it will not only eat up your tires but also cause the fuel to drain faster. Get the problem fixed as soon as possible. Next, number 7. Keep the windows rolled up. Switching off the air conditioning system of your motor vehicle can help save fuel, and that is a fact known by almost everyone now. After switching off the AC, you might crack open the windows to let some cool air come inside. Well, doing so reduces the aerodynamic efficiency of the motor vehicle, and that too can lead to more fuel being used. If possible, try and keep the windows closed so that the air can gently pass over the vehicle and cause the least amount of resistance. Next, number 8. Avoid traffic. We cannot avoid the traffic on our roads, but we can plan it on below method. Following this tip is less about driving and more about planning things in your head. Neither you nor your motor vehicle like to be stuck in traffic or behind too many traffic lights. It can drain you of your patience and peace, while it can drain the motor vehicle of precious fuel. Planning your journey in a way that you skip rush hour traffic or finding a route that has a lesser number of traffic signals can help improve the mileage of your motor vehicle as you spend less time pressing the clutch and brake. Next, number 9. Ride together. Now I know that I asked you to motor vehiclery less weight in your motor vehicle to save fuel just a few points ago, but in this one, I am going to ask you to do the opposite. Motor vehiclery more people with you when you head out. Motor vehicle pooling is a great way of saving fuel and the environment. If you know someone in your neighborhood who goes to work around the same place as yours, take them along. If there is someone in the office that stays close to your house or along the way, ask them to come along. When motor vehicle pooling with someone, all parties involved can share the cost of fuel, and that helps the cause of saving money on fuel expenses, even if your family plans to head out. You can manage the trip in such a way that you can do it in one trip and not take 4 different ones. Next, number 10, do not idle. Idling your motor vehicle is bad for its fuel efficiency. If you stop at a traffic signal and have to wait for 30 seconds or more before the light turns green, it is best to shut the engine down. The same goes when stopping somewhere to either wait for someone or to decide which way you should be heading. Only keep your motor vehicle running if you plan to stop for a brief moment. Why waste fuel when you are not even moving? Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you like this video. So please subscribe, like, share this video to your family and friends. Take care all. See you again.